without further ado, let's get right into this with my good buddy, Benny Rizzuti. Benny, how you doing, pal?
Don, I am doing awesome. I am doing great. Happy Saturday, my friend.
Yes,
Here
indeed.
here we are. We are a variety show on a Saturday at 7. How could I not be great? I love this. This is like the most fun you can have on a Saturday night.
It's the most fun you could have on Saturday night, but you know what? I had a lot of fun on Thursday night because you know what was cool? We all got together, and I'll tell the audience about it in a second, but just the fact of getting out and socializing, right, was great. And Wendy, my wonderful fiance, myself, Nancy, your beautiful wife, and yourself, along with Tony Walker and Sally and his daughter, my cousin Samantha, and Lou Pratts, and a whole bunch of other people, all kind of gathered around the table, had some fun, had some laughs at a stand-up comedy show, which was with Mike Keegan and all his friends. So for anybody who didn't think Mike Keegan had friends, they're wrong. He has friends. He has a lot of them. And
He's got a lot of friends.
yeah, and
That was one uh, action-packed show. If you want to put that show was loaded with comedians, it was. We got to see a lot of good people, a lot of friends.
it was a great show. It was a show right here in our home club of Governor's Comedy Club out on the patio. All the comedians got together. This has been a long-awaited kind of a show. People have been talking about this for a while. This has had all of our good friends that on the show were there pretty much. We had Carla Okerson emceed the whole thing. Of course, Keegan headlined. Tim Saliani was there. He wasn't just guarding the door and being the bouncer. He also did some stage time. Nigel Fullerton showed up. Rich Rada did a great job on stage. Jeff Bosey also did great on stage and was there. Lou Pratts was there. So many people from the Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up show, whether they were judges or contestants, they all were up there on the stage, and each one was rocking the house. And then there was some seasoned guys. We had Eric Haft was up there. We had Richie Byrne.
Richie Byrne was up there.
Yeah.
Cara Amore.
Cara
The blonde
Amore.
at the end,
Yeah.
Cara Amore. She's
Yeah.
a good friend of mine. I was surprised. And one of the things about the show last night is some of those comics just dropped by. Maybe because there's no shows going on or anything.
Right.
So they
yeah.
dropped by to see their friends, and their friends were cool enough to put them on stage.
It's so awesome. And like I said, there's not a lot of stage time around these days. It's pretty thin. So for, Mike Keegan to have this kind of semi-open invite to all his friends to just come and rock the stage, it was great, man. And I tell you what, normally when you get a long line of comedians, it could sometimes feel like a little strenuous on the audience. I don't think that was the case with this one. I think every comedian delivered the goods. It was always funny. I think they put a good lineup in the order where
Yes.
and it was great. I'll tell you one kid that stood out. What was his name? Rooney.
Dennis Rooney.
Dennis Rooney.
Dennis
That kid.
Rooney. I immediately sent him a friend request right there on Facebook. I think he was still on stage, and I was like, I got to be this guy's friend. But as you were saying, and you're right, that they put it in a good order with the comics and but the main reason behind that show being so good, I have to give big credit, big props to Carla Okerson.
Yes.
Who was the MC, and she's the one that kept the energy going, because a lot of shows, a show like that depends on your MC. You have to like the MC, and you have to feel confident with them and know that they're in the driver's seat. And Carla Okerson is that person. She was very funny when she opened. She was funny, and she showed you as an MC how she could keep the show going, keep the energy level at an all-time high. So I give full, all the comics were good, and there was a lot of talent, but I give number one props to Carla Okerson for keeping that together.
Right on, man. And yeah, Carla definitely was the glue to that whole thing, and she kept it going each and every time, made sure we all clapped and everyone was getting prepped, and she was great. She was hilarious. It was just a great night.
Joke in between, and she was like a good MC with that many comics. You do your material up front, then you do 1 or 2 quick jokes. Make sure the audience is ready for the next act, and And Carla has a joke. Carla's right there with something right off the top of her head. She was really good.
Yeah, it was such a great night. Very fun, hilarious. Yeah, man. And
I love what Governors did. I love that outdoor patio, and the stage has plexiglass in the front, and the one side is plexiglass.
Who's the plexiglass protecting? Is it protecting the comedians from us, or us from the comedians, or is it a spit guard, or like really what is the purpose? Because then they all come out mingling with us anyway.
I know. We were social distancing, and I was when I first got there, I was paranoid because the night before I went to a coffee house.
Right, and, you performed too. Yeah.
And I performed. I did an open mic. So, and that was, that coffee house is very similar to like in Friends where you have the furniture far away.
Right,
so Nancy and I say, it was like you sit in your own private living room. You're not near each other. And I stayed away. But then yesterday when we first got there, Jeff Bosey, he was like teasing me and he touched my back. I turned around. He's like, "You're going to say hi?" And I'm like, "Going to say hi? I'm going to say, don't touch me. Don't forget, I freaked out in the beginning." I'm like, "What do you think? You don't touch me. You know, I don't want to be touched. I'm going to be 65 years old. I don't need to get sick. If I get sick, something else is going to happen. That's the way I am, you know? So I don't need to, don't touch." So in the beginning, I was very, don't touch me. Oh, how come people aren't wearing, every time I got up, I put my mask on. You know, I'm very, but at the end of the night, because you're all friends, at the end of the night, somebody comes over to you and they want to, you know, Carla came over and just put her arm around me. What are you? I'm not going to get mad at Carla. She kicked my ass. Number one, freaking Colombian and Sicilian, forget it. That'll be we'll start a war between the two countries. So no, but Carla, I love Carla. So she put her arm around me. Then Mike Keegan, I know Mike Keegan. Nancy was saying we know Mike Keegan since he's in his 20s.
Right.
You know, performing.
I love how you're fine with the 2 people that have had coronavirus touching you, but the one guy who's
doesn't have it.
He's the one you get mad at. What's up? I'm here with Jeff Bosey. Jeff just performed tonight with the big Mike Keegan and Friends show. Jeff,
how you doing, everybody?
How you doing, man? It was great to see you performing live.
Dude, it was so awesome to get back up on stage again. It's been almost like 3-4 months since I've been back up, and it was just so energetic. The crowd was amazing. The place is amazing. They take listen, they don't screw around when it comes to like with the safety here. They don't mess around, and it's top notch. It's amazing, and you guys, and great to see also Don here tonight.
It was great, man. I had a great time coming out here. We'll show the stage right by the stage here. You just rocked that stage a little while ago. We had it's pretty much sold out today.
Yeah, no, it was definitely, we had a great crowd. It was pretty much packed. Listen, even though it was hot as anything, okay, people still wanted to get out of their house and they wanted to have a great time. And we made sure we did that tonight. And that's what it's all about. Going out, having a great time, having great laughs, and to be able to hang out with the legendary Don Sill.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Good stuff. You rock, Bose.
Thank you so much.
Cool.